this is just a couple of minutes. I just wanted to show you something that where we are with translators. You know that we're making them a lot smaller, and the effects are fantastic. Now, Trevor James Constable, this is one of the ships that he used because he was a naval officer and he had full use of a large ship. So he had his equipment on here, quite large equipment. I've got some equipment exactly like he used on this ship, and this is how he always made it rain, which is one of the things that we've been noted for, as well as making sunshine. But this was what he achieved on the ships.
East of Honolulu, Hawaii. A gorgeous tropical day. The magical power of time-lapse compresses the events of 3/4 of an hour into a few seconds. As we watch, our high-pressure, non-rain day is transformed before our eyes into a dismal day, and rain is imminent. We do this now with light aircraft or helicopters. The entire thing is new and revolutionary, but it is, after all, the same old rain. Hello.
So he's now going to explain, we're coming to the point now where the equipment can be a lot smaller, and I've made developments on it now that make it even smaller still, with some incredible discoveries. But just listen to what Trevor James Constable says.
My name is Trevor James Constable. I'm the engineer that staged and carried out the rain engineering experiment that you just saw. Engineering rain off a clear horizon right over a speeding ship. That's something I've done literally hundreds of times. But always I dreamed of doing the same thing from an aircraft. Trouble was, the apparatus that we were using at sea was a little too big. Much, much too big to be hung on a light aircraft.
Now, here's where we're at now. I've been making these with fantastic success, being privileged to be told what the technique is to make them and also how to deploy them. However, you couldn't take, well, you could take this size with you to a number of places, but even so, you couldn't carry it around with you. So now we've got all the technology that we can, but this is where Trevor came down to when he manufactured this one.
When, through research and experiment, we got the size down and the power up, then, and only then, could we go airborne.
So there's Trevor going airborne. But you can use these in a car now. You don't even need it out in the outside air. You can deploy it through the window. But as you know, our size has gone down even smaller now. This is now the size that we are coming down to, and the technology in them is there's a few additions which we realised that people like Tesla, how organic materials are very, very intricately linked with etheric charges, and when they're in a vortex they are incredible. So this is the sort of technology that Tesla said as part of the etheric charge. It's a wow moment. It's incredible, really. And he says if you only knew the magnificence of 369, then you would have a key to the universe. And now we realise what he was talking about. The etheric charge is factual. It's behind all life, positiveness of life, and it's very intricately wound with water, which I won't go into now, but I have put a video up which explains it. It's incredible. And there's one of the charges that go into the tube, Polished stainless steel, a double-ended cone, and the shell is in the bottom here, which creates the etheric vortex, which is this. That's my 7-year-old son. There's the bullet that goes in the bottom. Polished stainless steel. I used to cover them with the gaffer tape, but found that purely the appearance more than anything, but by using the organic sealant on the outside, it does it just as well. There is no leakage on the etheric charge. However, the bottom here is not sealed, so which is not to be touched when it's deployed. Not that it's dangerous, but it will affect the etheric charge. Now, this is not insulated, which means you can spray water on it and it will accelerate the etheric charge. There you go. It's as simple as that. Now, we had chemtrails that day. We deployed this. I literally sliced them through. You could see gaps where we pointed. Amazing. And there's another view. I had to take these pictures because it was great to see the changes, and even my son witnessed it. And that's how big they are, just slightly bigger than a keyboard, about 18 inches. Marvellous piece of kit.